one more thing I'd like to draw your attention to. This student from period 1 and 2 yesterday starts with, I have double quotation marks to indicate that I'm quoting this student. That makes sense, right? These are not my words. The student wrote this, so I have quotes. Okay? Now, in this response, the student does quote the text. So it starts here. I'll move this over just a little bit so you can see it better. It has a single quotation mark. Can you see this next to the we have is only a single? Okay? That's not incorrect. It's actually done perfectly because we start with 2. If you're then going to have quotations within it, then you're going to have single quotes so that we know that this is inside of this. A great way that I can explain this is, you guys, most of you are in Algebra 1 Honors, is that correct? Okay. So in your order of operations, tell me what's wrong with this. There's something terribly wrong. Yes, ma'am?
There's parentheses inside.
Yeah, you can have parentheses inside parentheses. That just doesn't work, right? So what would we do instead of parentheses on the outside? Yeah, we call that a bracket. Excellent. Okay, so if the bracket is double quotation marks, then the parentheses are single. So does that metaphor work for you? Okay? So if you're going to be quoting a text, then you do so, you start with double quotation marks. But then if you have dialogue within it, so I'm quoting the book, The Watsons Go to Birmingham, and then Kenny starts speaking, and we're quoting him, then we're going to use single quotation marks. Now, this gets pretty fun when, if Kenny speaks all the way to the end of my sentence that I write, I close with the single quotation mark of Kenny's, right? But I need to close my double quotation marks, my bracket. So it kind of looks like that. Period, single quote, double quote. Looks a little funny, but hopefully it makes sense if you think of this as your metaphor, right? Okay, so with that in mind, you're now going to write your response to the second teacher-generated question.